Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that has been weighing on my mind for the past few days, and it all started with me making videos about Myah, Alanna, and Trisha Paytas. Now the reason I made these videos is because I care. I see that they are in deep emotional pain, that they are in deep in emotional stress, and they don't know what to do with that emotion. They don't know how to process it and how to expel it from their system. They are holding on to the past. They are holding on to ideas of who they should be based on society, which we all do just by default because that's just the world, but eventually when you grow up, not all of us, but hopefully most of us, we come to a realization that what you hold in your mind is more powerful than any other force on this planet. You have no idea the power you hold with just your thoughts. You don't understand that holding in negativity, whether it be self-judgment, self-doubt, self-loathing, or those, judgment of other people, loathing of other people, hate for other people, anger towards other people, just waking up and saying, fuck, today's gonna suck. Because you know what, when you wake up and make that statement, then your day will suck 100%, because you have already put that negative lens over your day. You're not gonna, unless you have to wake up and you say, I choose to have a good day today, regardless of what happens, regardless of what comes into my space, regardless of who says what, I'm gonna have a good day. And that's when you really start to transform your life. You start to manifest things that you didn't think were possible. Now I want to go over some key points because these things are important, and I don't want to forget things, and because I usually have a habit of just rambling and not really getting to my point. My point with the Myah Alanna video, okay, was to help her recognize that she is the one bringing in the people. She's the one bringing in the broken people, the shitty people, the people who just suck. You are doing that to yourself, and you don't realize it, because you are so focused on not letting it come into your life that you're putting that energy out there, regardless of if you're doing it intentionally or not. And that's, okay, I'm going to go over these points because I wrote some things down, okay? Now, the first point is intention, okay? Your intention for the day, your intention, your motive. What's your motive? What's driving you? What's pushing you to do something? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it acceptance? Is it you want the experience? What is pushing you? You have to figure that out, because when you figure out what's pushing you, then you'll go from there, and things will start to change, and you're going to see it. Okay, so it says, why, I wrote down, why are you chasing certain things? What at the core of you motivates your daily activities? What is, you have to figure that out, because that is what's going to affect your reality, is your intention. If you have an ill intent, if you're going into a project for selfish reasons, it's most likely going to fall apart, because that's all the universe works on. That's what we all can feel it. Like when you get a bad feeling about somebody and it turns out to be true, that is your body letting you know, hey, this something's fishy about this person, but you're too stuck in the physical reality to let your mind take a back seat. Because most of the time when we get those feelings, we push it aside, and say, maybe I should just, see what happens. And then you 100% of the time get fucked over. 100% of the time. Okay? So, when your body, it's your intuition, okay? Knowing and trusting your instincts. Our bodies are smarter than our minds and can pick up on signals of other people's intentions. Our bodies can sense it. Our guts. That's why it's called the second brain. Really, it should be the first. This is the second brain, because our body picks up on signals that then go to our brains, and then our brains interpret that as whatever it interprets it as. It can interpret as sketchy, or like something's not right here. I feel uncomfortable. You know when somebody has ill intent towards you, so trust it. Stop letting them get away with it. Don't give people the benefit of the doubt. If you can feel it, if you can feel something's not right with this person, trust yourself. I promise you, you're gonna, God, when I started implementing these things in my life, you know how peaceful my life is now? I don't have anybody coming over and bugging me. I don't have Facebook feuds. I don't have people talking shit about me no more, as far as I know, because if they did, I don't care, because I don't listen to it. I stopped letting that into my space, and man, it has opened my world up to just being peaceful and hold on one second, guys. I think the stray cat went into my house. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, the next point I want to make is action. What are your default actions? What are your default responses? Okay? If somebody does something to you, what is your response? Do you get angry? If somebody is talking shit about you, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to react, respond, or are you going to ignore it? The best thing to do is ignore it, because eventually people are going to realize that you don't care what they're saying, and they're going to just stop talking about you. They're going to find somebody else to talk about. That's how life is. You're going to realize people are assholes. People are ashamed of themselves, and when they get ashamed of themselves and they feel hatred of themselves inside, they project. And that's what we all do as humans. All of us do it. Okay? None of us are innocent of this. And it's just a instinct of who we are, of what we are, okay? So if a person, we see it all the time, homophobic people most likely turn out to be gay, okay? People who are don't like fat people. They starve themselves and they torture themselves to be skinny, okay? You have to think about these things. People will project their realities onto you all of the time. And if you let that infiltrate your reality, because we're all living different realities, whether we are all in the same physical space or not, our minds are producing different realities. Our minds are producing different perceptions. We are all looking at the world through a different lens, okay? People who have dealt with trauma, like myself, we look at the world through a lens. I can't speak for other people, but I know I look at the world through a lens of skepticism, okay? I don't trust people. I don't believe people when they say what they say. And that's from my past. That's my perception. But I know it's not reality, okay? We have to remember these things. People are going to project their reality onto you when they are uncomfortable. And that's when we have to step in and say, okay, this is not my reality. This is not my perception of the world. This is theirs and theirs alone. And I'm not going to let it come into my space and affect me. Because what Myah is doing is letting it affect her so much that she is physically getting sick. It's physically making her sick. She's holding on to so much negativity. And it's not that she is holding on to hate. It's that she is actively against it. You know, she's actively trying not to let that in her life, which is then letting it in her life in different ways. It's making her sick. It's making her doubt herself. You know, Myah, I love you, girl. I feel for you. I want to help you. Same with Trisha Paytas. She does the same thing. And it's not a bad thing, and I'm not like criticizing you guys for it. I'm just trying to open your minds and let you guys know that it's not, you're not crazy. You're not alone in the way you feel. You know, Myah, I know you feel alone because I know that there's just nobody that is on your level. And I get that. It's not a narcissistic thing. It's not that you're arrogant. It's not that you are full of yourself. You just know that you are fucking smart. And I can see it too. You're very intelligent. You are very self-aware, and you're hyper-aware of your surroundings. I am like that as well. And so that's why I don't have friends, because nobody is on my level mentally. And I'm not going to subject myself to people who are below me mentally just to have friends, just to not be lonely. Because I'd rather be lonely than have fake people around me that have ill intent towards me or selfish motives, you know? Okay, and then the next one, well, I kind of already touched on this one, but like perception, you know, it's all in the way we see things. You have to be aware that what we see comes into our minds, gets kind of jumbled up and interpreted, and then spit back out. It doesn't matter what it is. So not everything is what it seems, is what I'm trying to say. Reality is a lot stranger than we think it is. And Myah, I want you to, if you ever see this, if anyone follows Myah and you guys care about her and love her, try to get this message to her. Myah, watch the movie The Secret, okay? It's about the law of attraction. I know you like to learn, so go study up on the law of attraction. Every successful person on this planet who has ever been on this planet knows about the law of attraction. Knows that if you are actively, like, say, okay, I'm going to use myself as a reference. I've got court coming up. If I am scared of going to jail, and I hold that thought constantly in my mind, and I'm always talking about it, like, oh God, I hope I don't go to jail. Oh no, what if I go to jail? I am gonna go to jail. Because last time I went to court, I did a spell and intentions. And I set intentions, and I didn't let my mind go into a spot of the what ifs. And everything worked out great for me. It worked out perfectly. But every single time before that, in my mind, I held those doubts of, I'm probably going to go to jail this time. And every single time I held those doubts, it happened. I produced what I was thinking about. You create your own reality. And that's what those movies are about. The Secret, that's what it's about. It's about how you create your own reality and how you let forces into your life unknowingly. So if any of you guys are watching this, go watch that movie. Go study up on the law of attraction. Go study up on intentions and projection. You know, those are all things that we should all know about. And they don't teach us these things. But somebody's got to say it. Because nobody's talking about this. Very few people talk about these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope it helps somebody. I hope it reaches somebody. Because I know it was meant for somebody, because as soon as I was doubting myself on making this, I seen 10:10 on the clock, which means do it, talk about it. That's what it meant for me. So if it helps anybody, then my job is working. You know, I'm doing my job. So I love you guys very much, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Myah, I hope you are having a great day, and I hope you know that I was being harsh in my last video about you, but I really do support you. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.